What's up, party people? So yeah. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody having a beautiful day. Hold on. Let me hang my jacket real quick. All right, so as anybody that actually decided to join the live last night, we actually went to an event where Kush Lee was. We fucked with Kush. Kush Lee was there, and they had artists performing. Everybody know there was a couple of artists that y'all liked, so I tried to get the artists I gave the artists the channel and the email. Hopefully they'll send us some of their videos or some of their work, and we'll put them up. Because I got to get the video thing going back again. I feel energized. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah Love. What up, Aunt? Boogie Down. Who else we got up in here? Prince Amir, Young, Obey Cole, CVO. Check this out. So apparently they're saying that the gun was in the vehicle when 21 Savage got pulled over. 21 Savage is saying the vehicle was not his nor the gun. So I think that that's the position that they're going to be taking. And when I heard that story, I remembered that there was, I forgot how many years ago, it was a while back. I believe it was on Academics' channel, The War in Chirac, and they was talking about how there was, savages that was getting arrested. Well, there's one particular dude got arrested, and where they came into his house and they found a gun. So the police was like, they arrested him, they took him to court. When he went in front of the judge was like, why did you have a gun? He said, because people are trying to kill me. The judge just let him go. That's some weird shit, right? Like you get picked up, the police snatch you up, you got the weapon on you, they take you to the judge, you get in front of the judge said, why you got a weapon on you? And you say, because people are trying to kill me. And the judge says, you know what? People are trying to kill you. Let that man go. What the fuck, yo? Like, really? That's how they giving it up? Oh, man, yo. What up, Joanna Boricua Latina Italiana? Hey, I'm going to tell you what's funny. All right, so I'm sitting here watching, drinking some coffee. I got some coffee over there. So I'm sitting there watching. So Joanna comes in. I don't remember seeing her before. She says she's been in here before. It is what it is. I believe her. So she came in, right? So when she comes in, she drops her IG just randomly. Bam! Right on the page, right? So after she talked for a minute. So then Aunt blocks her. So, she serves her time. She comes back. She's like, let me read what she said. She served the time. She came back. And she says, that was mean to time me out. I didn't do nothing just because I said my IG. Wow. She knew why she got timed out. She knew. So she knows why she got timed out. You know you got timed out because you put your damn IG up. You feel me? You know the rules. Stop it. Oh, man, fucks with you, though. That's a fact. That was some funny shit. That was early in the morning, too. I fucks with that. Also, that was not Bun Bunny there. Shout out to Bun Bunny. Also, that was not Bun Bunny there. That was Ladybug. She also has a show of her own. She is a fucking spectacular personality. I'm going to stay the hell away from her. Shout out to Kush. Yo, I haven't like hung around like a cool chick in so long. It was absolutely refreshing. Most of the females I get to hang around with be like mad sticky and uptight, and I just be like, God damn it. And then that makes me a little uptight. And, anyway, what up, Damo Tuto, Bad Bunny, Tiffany Marie? How y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody having a beautiful day. It is a beautiful Friday. That's a fact. We're going to do positive thoughts because positive thoughts make positive things happen. It's going to be a beautiful day, man. That's a fact, yo. Is there a movie or something that comes out this weekend? Is there a movie that comes out this weekend? I'm not 100% sure. What up, Chris Congo Vlogs? Who else we got up in here? If I skip past your name, don't get too pissed. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker ain't say my name. What up, BBN Network? You're like, yo, this dude ain't say my name. Yo, fuck with me no more. Nah, man, I probably just scrolled past your name by accident. Missed it. It could be that easy. What up, Mountain Rain? Because I get those messages. Like, in fact, people send me messages sometimes. Like, yo, you don't fuck with me no more. I'm like, what you talking about? They be like, yo, you scroll past my name. Like, I didn't see it. What up, Kevin West? Yo, mad funny shit. It was a weird day. Like, remember I told, I'm not gonna tell that because that's just embarrassing. And I'll be saying anything too. So I'll be talking about embarrassing shit. Like, I be talking about shit that be embarrassing to be about me and shit. Oh man, what up, Love It Lock Life, Brandy, Jenny Lazaro, Matt's Arms, Airsoft. Are you like one of them kids' toys? Jaron Rockwood. What up, Jaron Rockwood? Humble Reform. How you doing today? Jaron Rockwood. I said his name already. What the fuck, yo? Wheezy. Part of my language. No cursing on the morning show. Kendall Scott Shakes. What up, Chunky? How you doing this morning, baby girl? Alex W. All right, let's get into it. Majesty. So, what up, Choose Mommy? Buenos dias. How you doing, baby girl? Okay. What up, Mitch Bedard? Bedard? Is it Bedard? It's Bedard, right? Mitch Bedard? Or did you just make that name up? You made that name up, right? You probably made that name up. All right, so what up, Yaira? Willie Ford. O'Malley Vlogs. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm good with this shit. What up, Lil Pug, Raymond Torres? Man, it was first thing I want to do is I want to give a shout out to all the acts, everybody that came into the live and y'all got to see the acts. I want to give a shout out to all the acts. I hope I forgot to give everybody the information, but I hope everybody that I did give the information to contact me so we could get some of their videos up on this channel. Because okay, so they had I missed Kush. I fucking missed Kush show. Ah man. I was late because it was like I don't know. I was daydreaming and I thought I was supposed to get off on one stop. And then I went past the stop I was supposed to get off on the train. Then when I came back, I was daydreaming again, and then I got on the wrong train. It's a long story. Anyway, so shout out to Zeke. So shout out to Punch. Which video? Anyway, so shout out to everybody that was there, everybody that performed. They had this the first act that I actually saw. It was this shit. She was singing, she was killing it too. She wasn't singing, she was rapping, but she was killing it too. And then they had another act that came on after that. They was pretty good. What up, Wanda Weaver? They was pretty good. Then they had a couple of good acts. I hope they just, you know what I'm saying? I hope they take me seriously when I was like, yo, put your shit up. Because a couple of them said they had videos. So bring your videos over here. I'll play them. I need some new videos anyway. I got to get a new BBN radio going up. That should be going up once a week, and it isn't. So, yeah, I need more bands, more artists. Like, they was dope. Then they had one group. I don't know if it was a group. What up, Lennox? I don't know if it was a group. Yeah, that video ain't there no more. You probably taped it, right? Okay, so yeah, because I was telling jokes. I was telling jokes. I don't give a fuck. Tape it. Go make a YouTube channel. Now, I'm good with anyone seeing it. I didn't take it off of the channel because I didn't want people to see it. I took it off the channel because it doesn't go with our usual content. Like if I do go out and do another Thursday night thing, I erase the video with the actual rappers also. Yeah. Link is in the description. My email's in the description. Send me some music or something. It's that simple. You see what happened. I forgot which story I was trying to tell on the train. You gotta remind me. I could have been telling any old story. There's no telling. But Shorty, I don't know what story I was telling. But Shorty, what up, JR? Oh, the Family Guy one. Oh, they cut y'all off. I was still discussing that. No, I was just talking about how Family Guy, the way that they tell their jokes, like Family Guys, their jokes are fucking genius. What they do is they'll tell a toilet humor joke. Next time you watch Family Guy, watch out for this. They'll tell a toilet humor joke, right? That's it. Like you're gonna laugh because it's funny. Like there's nothing you can do. It's like it'll be a toilet humor fucking joke, but it's gonna be funny, so you're gonna laugh. You understand what I'm saying? Right? They got this from The Simpsons, by the way. They got this from The Simpsons, by the way. Simpsons utilized it from what I remember seeing. One of the first sitcoms I've ever seen to actually utilize it to this magnitude, where it was just hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to tell jokes with redundancies like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give you a perfect example. Anybody that watched Rick and Morty, Rick says in one of the shows that comedy happens in threes. That's a fact. So what Family Guy does is they'll tell a toilet humor joke, but it's gonna be funny, so you're gonna laugh. Right? But it's gonna have some kind of double meaning. So it's gonna be a toilet humor joke, and it might be, if it's Peter telling it, it's gonna be attached to a pun. You understand what I'm saying? Think about G. Peter's jokes. That's why what's her name jokes be so terrible. That's why when she tells a good joke, they stop the whole entire show. You don't notice that? Most of the time when what's Peter's wife name? I forgot Peter's wife. And then we're gonna get on to what's her name? We're gonna get on to 21 Savage. But I forgot Lois. So when Lois tells a joke, right? Most of Lois jokes are terrible. Like, look at the show. I'm telling you what it is. Most of Lois jokes are terrible. So when she tells an actual good joke, it's like they stop the whole show so everybody can recognize it. Because most of Lois's jokes is terrible. No, but her jokes are terrible though. We're not laughing at her jokes because they're funny. We're laughing at the third thing that I'm about to mention. Shout out Boogie Down with the donation. He said happy Friday to the chat. We laugh at the third thing that I'm about to mention because when Peter tells a joke, it's going to be toilet humor, but it's going to be funny. So you're going to laugh. And then while you're laughing at that, you're going to notice the second part of the joke, which is probably going to be some kind of pun. You understand what I'm saying? Some kind of word game, some kind of pun. I'm telling you, next time you watch Family Guy, just pay attention. And then besides what's going on over there, then they're going to have like something totally contradictory happen. Stewie tells the same jokes. Then they're going to have like something totally contradictory happen that actually blows the joke up and makes the joke even funnier. When Lois tells her jokes, the third thing usually happens. She tells a joke. It's really not that funny most of the time. Sometimes she tells good jokes, but most of the time it's not that funny. And then the third thing comes in, and then it's funny. But Peter usually plays off puns. Lois tries to play off puns, but her puns are terrible. Watch the show. I know what I'm talking about. At least that's my opinion. So SpongeBob. So basically what happens is 21 Savage allegedly was in a vehicle that got pulled over. The cops said they found a gun in the vehicle, and there was something also wrong with the vehicle. 21 Savage is saying it's not my vehicle and it's not my fucking car. I mean, it's not my gun. So I'm not 100% sure if he was the only person in the vehicle or if there was anybody else in the vehicle. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, from what it sounds like, these guys think that they have him snatched up. They got him. It's a wrap. That's what they think. All right. So this is the one thing that I want to mention. Shout out to Jay-Z, because I think that our hip hop artists don't stand together enough. I also think that Jay-Z is trying to get some of that Meek Mill love. I'm keeping it a buck with you. But at the same time, Jay-Z has done things like this in the past. Jay-Z actually also helped Meek Mill, if a lot of people don't know this. Who else Jay-Z helped? Jay-Z helped like a couple of other rappers also, because you have to understand, it's not always whether you're guilty or innocent. And well, in reality, it's not really whether you're guilty or innocent when you go to court. It's whether you have the ability to be able to plead your case. If you have the ability to be able to create a reasonable doubt, if it's a criminal case, and if it's a civil case, if you have the ability to either associate somebody else blame to somebody else, or if you're able to show that, basically associate blame to somebody else, because whoever fault it is the person that's going to have to pay. So Jay-Z helps people out like this all the time. Like, there's lots of people right now out on the street that are guilty, and there's lots of people that are locked up in jail right now that are innocent. Don't forget this. Of all races, nationalities, everything. You understand what I'm saying? What happens is people like to always say, well, the black man always get, yeah, we get rocked up at a disproportionate point, at a disproportionate percentage than other people, because also you got to understand, if you go into like the federal system or something like that, they're moving you all over the country, right? That's what they're doing, right? I mean, I don't know 100%. I've not been locked up and moved all over the country, but from what I hear, they lock you up, they move you all over the country. Prisons want to get you. You want to know why? Because when the prisons get you, the federal government pays the money. So that's how they move money around. So let's say you Michael Jordan, you own a couple of prisons, whatever the fuck you own some prisons at, right? So now you want your prisons to be full. You know how many prisons they have that's absolutely totally empty? Nobody's in them. But these prisons that they have will be for the whole county. That's how the whole county eat. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have most of the people, a large portion of the people from the county is gonna work at the prison. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how the prison system is set up. You know what I'm saying? They pass the money around to everybody because it's all federal dollars. So whoever owns the prison, now that they've been privatized, you're going to be getting federal dollars. So that's another way. Anyway, so yeah, we're definitely a commodity. That's a fact. We trade it. Think about it like that. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have an individual that's saying, well, you know, they moved me from this prison to that prison to that prison to that prison, and you know, is they didn't move you because there was some kind of safety issue, or they didn't move you because they was breaking up a gang, or they was, you know, they didn't move you for none of these reasons. They just moved you because, you know, you was only going to spend 8 months there, period. Anyway, you was only going to spend 3 years there, period. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying? They were always, pardon me, they always had a plan to move you. So you got to understand that they are trying to put people in jail. So that I say all that to say that that might be a saving grace for 21 Savage, because since they do want to keep people in prison so they can make that cash, they might not be so quick to send them, you know, overseas like ICE want to do, giving his legal team enough time to be able to figure out a loophole or something like that. They pull him out of prison. Because also, this is something else I want to say. For the offense that he committed, that's not something that, you know, that's usually, you know, he didn't really commit an offense. He put his paperwork in. A lot of people don't understand this. They be okay. So I want to also hit on this also about how this is going to affect what's going on with the wall and everything else. But give me 1 second. This is something that a lot of people don't understand, right? When you go and you put your paperwork in, so you could become a freaking get your visa, you go put your paperwork in. Sometimes people waiting for their visa like 2-3 years. You understand what I'm saying? When they go and they find you and you're supposed to begin your visa, and you're like, well, I'm trying to go get my visa. It's pending. Exactly, it's pending. That's what you're gonna say. They're not supposed to ship you back over because your visa's pending. You understand what I'm saying? So even them saying they're gonna ship him back wherever the hell they're gonna ship him, I put my money in for my freaking visa. What do you? I mean, yeah, I'm going through the system for the visa. What do you mean that you're gonna ship me out of the country? You have to give me an opportunity for me to go through the system. You know, my visa is pending. You got to give me an opportunity to go through the system. You understand what I'm saying? And then get my visa, because you know what kind of shit is that? You're gonna send me all the way somewhere where I don't live, and then you know y'all gonna wait like 2-3 years to actually give me a visa, and then I'm gonna get it like 3-4 years now, and I got a whole nother life in a whole nother country. You see, my family that was living over here that couldn't go over there, now I'm split up from my kids. What are you talking about? My visa's pending. You understand what I'm saying? So they wasn't supposed to hold them or deport him or any of that anyway. I just say that to say that. All right. Also, you got to look at it like this too. And I don't know who else is like really thinking about it like this, but there's a war on, as we all know, there's a war on immigrants. All right. So when you see this happen to 21 Savage, also look at it like this, right? Bear with me. There's a war on immigrants. Don't be surprised if these MFers want to see how far they could push it. If they could encapsulate people other than just Mexicans inside of this bubble of paranoia. Now they're probably looking at it like, who else can we add? What other race of people can we add? You understand what I'm saying? People forget about the whole Muslim thing. right? Remember the whole Muslim thing? The Muslim thing ran George Bush's entire, ever since 9/11. It was the Muslim thing, right? Wasn't it? Then we have Obama. Nobody's caring about hurting immigrants. And then how does freaking Donald Trump get elected? Donald Trump get elected off of the idea of getting rid of immigrants. You understand what I'm saying? Because they understood how powerful that was. The whole Muslim thing, or perceived Muslim issue, is the whole entire reason why he got that second term. Whole entire reason why George Bush got the second term, because that's how powerful it was. Who ran against Obama first? It was the general, right? I forgot his name, but his homeboy that was in the prisoner of war. He got the messed up shoulder or arm or something like that. I forgot his name. He ran against him first with John McClane. There you go. He ran against Obama first. John McClane wasn't really talking that immigrant shit. He wasn't talking about sending people back to their own country. He was a little bit on it, but he wasn't calling out the white sheets on it. You understand what I'm saying? John McCain. And I'm going to tell you, John McCain? Yeah, John McCain. And I'm going to tell you something else also. And I'm telling you, I believe this to be fact. John McCain would have been a good president. John McCain would have been a good president. He was, and for many years, even after he lost the presidency, the closest thing you can get to a hybrid senator. I believe he was a senator, right? He was like a hybrid. You know, he had a lot of conservative opinions and viewpoints. So don't get it confused. But at the same time, he was progressive. And he saw a need for change in certain areas. John McCain. I mean, I don't know who else watches the freaking, politics, but POW. John McCain could have came home. He said, no, send the other guys home. Stayed over there 2 more years. Some shit like that. Yeah. R.I.P. to John McCain. That's a fact. What up, Uber? I think John McCain would have been a good president, not for nothing. But Obama came, so I didn't want him to beat Obama. That's retarded. I would have definitely preferred him over freaking. Why can't he run instead of Trump? Trump would have just dissed him. He did, right? Wasn't Trump dissing him? Trump was dissing him, talking about he really wasn't a POW, all that shit. Trump don't care. You know how they be like, Honey Badger don't care? Trump don't care. Trump don't give two shits. Nah, I don't think Michelle Obama should run. I don't think she should run. You see, there's an art to also being a good first lady, I think Michelle Obama is a great first lady. I think she should keep doing what she's doing. Being a good first lady and being a president, they're just two different things. I don't think what was her name? Everybody want to win. I don't think Hillary Clinton was a good first lady. I don't think she was a good first lady at all. I don't think Barbara Bush and none of them was a good first lady either. But I don't think Nancy Reagan was a good first lady. But Nancy Reagan was active. Barbara Bush, she didn't even really, she was like, you could tell she didn't really do shit. They just had shit done and attached her name to it. Michelle Obama was out in the streets. You feel me? She was in the hoods. You feel me? She was headlining things. I wanted Bernie Sanders to win also. Not for nothing. Be honest with you. I wanted Bernie to win. How I feel about bachelors running for president? I don't like it. I think that it's important for somebody to have a history of running a household. If you can't have a history of being a part of a household, you, your wife, your children, I think that's important. I think it's also important that we have somebody who is shows that they could, be in a match. I just prefer. That's what I'll say. No, I know Cory Booker. I know Cory Booker is dope as shit. They had some kind of tornado or something that happened a couple of years ago um in New Jersey, and Cory Booker was allowing the people in his area to come stay at his house. Cory Booker is dope as shit. Don't ever get that confused. Corey robbed Jersey? How? Also, I'll explain what I believe the two, since we talking politics, I'll explain what I believe the two biggest differences between Republicans and Democrats. This is what I believe to be the two biggest differences between Republicans and Democrats. The Republicans sell us. You understand what I'm saying? The Republicans, they make their money on the side by going in and lining themselves with defense contractors and pharmaceutical companies and people that want to make some weird tech and what you call that, fracking. They go and attach themselves to stuff like that. For everybody that don't know what fracking is, it's basically like there's an oil well, or there's a well of oil under the land, a pocket of oil under the land, and it's like all the way over there somewhere. But you can't build there because there's houses there, so they can't go for the fucking put one of them damn Houston Oilers damn things because people live there. So what they do is they dig through the side and it like go underground, then down under to where the fucking shit is. You understand what I'm saying? Or like natural gas or whatever the fuck they drilling for. They go down and then they drill. Yeah, natural gas, whatever. So they go down, they goes down, and then they like go like this is the houses all the way over here, like dumb far away. They go down and then they go under the houses like this. And it kind of causes seepage in the soil, and it messes up the land, and it causes all types of different environmental issues and problems. But yeah, that's the type of people that the Republicans deal with. They deal with those type of people. They sell us. The Democrats, they use us to get other people to donate money that they then steal. So that's the biggest difference between Republicans and Democrats, is if you want to go with the guys that's selling you, or if you want to go with the guys that they're gonna open up all types of different fucking hustles. Oh man. Who you talking to, Ant? They're gonna open up all different type of hustles, the Democrats, and then they're gonna like for every 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 dollar to the actual thing they open up the damn the donation shit for every dollar, the donation is probably getting like 10 cents. That's how that's how the Democrats roll. Them niggas is wild, Joe. But that's what I think the biggest differences is, and that's why they don't have aligning politics, because it's the Democrats need us to be with them. You understand what I'm saying? The Democrats need us to be on their side. They need us to enable them because they're using us to get donations and everything else. So the Democrats need us to enable them. So they have to have empathy. Pardon me. They have to be for us. They have to be understanding for us. They need us on their side. You understand what I'm saying? But the Republicans, they don't need us. That's why they be like, yo, screw them dudes. Where that defense contact, how much money they gonna line my pockets with? Everybody gets their pockets lined. Don't get it confused. I'm just saying the Republicans sell out for more and more overtly. That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest difference. That's in my opinion. I could be wrong. Cory Books, good soldier, healthcare, the big pharmaceutical. I could believe that. And Harris is Clinton 2.0. Democrats know you black folks are an easy mark. Okay, one, I'm not going to time you out for that, but come on, don't be coming in here calling people black folks and then trying to make weird. Come on, why are you going to do that? You've been in here before, MB. Come on, we don't do that. We don't do that. Come on, stop. I'm not kicking them. If you leaving Kim and them, you leaving, but I'm not kicking him. All right, Kwame, that's what it is. I tell him when I speak to him. What up, Rap Tabs? So I'm saying pay attention to this whole thing that's going on with 21 Savage, because I think they dip in a wick. They want to see just how much we're gonna accept. I think that's why I think it's so dope that what up, Gabrielle? That's what Gabriel, pardon me. That's why I think it's so dope that Jay-Z got involved, and Jay-Z went and he, basically loaned his lawyer to 21 Savage. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're dipping their wick right now. They're seeing just how far they could push this whole get people deported shit. You understand what I'm saying? They're seeing just how far they could push it. Don't be surprised if they like gonna start rounding people up like they doing over in like they did with the Mexican man. They was taking people from their kids, and then they got their kids like in one fucking compound and the adults in another compound. What kind of savagery is this, yo? That's crazy. That's savagery. They separating people from their kids. You understand what I'm saying? They separating people from their kids. Like, don't be surprised. Like, and then don't be surprised, because you gotta understand what's gonna be next if they solve their immigration problem. Who the hell you think is gonna be next? All of that's just practice. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have a whole bunch of people of color that don't know no better. They're gonna have people that don't know no better, right? They're gonna have people that don't know no better that's gonna be jumping right on board. That's gonna be people of color in whatever cities or towns. Like, yeah, because it's gonna be rarely it's gonna happen in big cities. It's gonna have to be small city and towns that's gonna get behind it. But that's gonna be in small city or towns that just for whatever their reasons is, they're gonna hate Mexicans, they're gonna hate, I don't know, whatever kind of race of people, they're gonna absolutely hate them. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna get all of the melanated I don't want to say illegals, but that's what they're gonna get. They're gonna get all of your melanated people. I don't see them deporting any Irish. Shout out to the Irish, but I don't see them deporting them. I don't see them deporting anybody from freaking Greenland. Shout out to Greenland. I don't see them. Is that even inhabited? I don't see them deporting any. I don't see them deporting any Caucasians. That's my point. They probably are. Don't get it twisted, but not publicly like this. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, just think of that, consider that. I think this is all a game. They're gonna see how far they can push it. So we need a Jay-Z to step up and talk. We need other, I don't want to say political figures, because Jay-Z is not really a political figure, but we need people to step up and talk it down. Don't let this shit happen. Other day I seen somebody saying, well, he ain't from this country anyway. He need to go back. And then I saw the comment, right? It wasn't on none of my videos, none of our videos. I saw the comment somewhere else, right? It wasn't even on the video. It was on Instagram. So I saw the comment on Instagram. So the first thing I thought to myself is, this person is not a person of color. It might have been a person of color, don't get me wrong, but I didn't think that person was a person of color. I think it was just somebody that had a picture of a person of color, and they were trying to create, you know what I'm saying? See how many other people, melanated people, they could get to jump on board with the bullshit. Nah, what you talking about? Deport 21 Savage. What are you talking about? I'm still saying don't deport children. Was you just gonna take all those children? You took them from their families already. They said that it was a fake. They said it was a lie. You understand what I'm saying? But I've heard that it's a lie, and I heard that it's the truth. And seeing how Trump's government is ran, I absolutely cannot even question. Like, it's better chance that it's the truth that they've been separating these children from their families than not. Because I'm not just talking about black people, Kim and them. I'm talking about people of color. I'm talking about people who are not Caucasian. Expand your mind and stop looking for problems and everything. That's absolutely not true, Bud B. You're just not out there fighting these struggles. So you think they fight every struggle except for their own. I was just down at the MDC, that's the Metropolitan Detention Center, on Sunday. They had a whole group of people down there fighting for the people of color that was in that prison that have been down there for an entire week in the freezing cold. Stop that. Don't say stuff like that. It's people like there's people saying stuff like that. Oh shoot, I meant to let that go through. Did I let that go through? There's people saying stuff like that that's not true. That's confusing people that don't know no better. We fight for our own stuff all the time. I do believe that we're fractured. That's a fact. And I do think that we need to stand together. That's a fact. I do believe that there's times that we don't stand together that we should. That's a fact. But we are out there. There are people out there on the front lines. When you tell me that we don't fight for our own, that makes me understand that you're never on those front lines. Just to keep it a buck. No disrespect. Well, one of the things that 21 Savage allegedly was doing, um, was he was trying to change the mindset to the next generation. See, that's how they keep us under control. For everybody that don't know, they already implant shit in us through television, movies. They basically all school is teaching a child how to react the way that you want them to react, how to respond, pardon me, the way that you want them to respond. That's basically what school is. Yes, it's teaching people how to read, it's teaching people how to write. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. It's teaching people how to count. Absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? But what they're really teaching you is their indoctrination, if you want to say conditioning. Thank you. What they're really doing is they're conditioning. You understand what I'm saying? Predictive programming. Thank you, Jennifer Morales. Shout out to Little Pug with the donation. He said, shout out to Jay-Z. What they're doing is they are programming. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, when you have those kids that they don't go in with the program, they immediately flag you. You understand what I'm saying? They call you, or they label you. You don't go with the program. They already know ever since you was in school whether you was gonna fucking fall in line or whether you was gonna buck. You understand what I'm saying? They already know. They got documentation. They teach the teachers how to sit there and watch you on a daily basis so they can know what type of person is who. And they leave little notations here and they leave little notations there, which by themselves don't mean nothing. But if a person took all of these notations and put them together, they can literally see the progress that you had through your life and as far as your maturity goes and they can know how to then affect you. You understand what I'm saying? They can then know how to get you to do things. You understand what I'm saying? They can then know how to trigger you, how to convince you. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not going to call it white conditioning at this point because I think it has way more to do with the haves and the haves not at this current iteration of our planet and this current time that we live in. I think it has more to do with the haves and the have-nots rather than the whatever race you might be or whatever nationality or whatever theologic theology you prescribe to, whatever the case might be. I think it has way more to do with the haves and the have-nots because right now we have a ton of millionaires that are people of color, and it's not really, they can't really spend. Okay, so I know often people wonder why people of color get money and then they go and they open up shit over there in Africa. Anybody ever notice that? Classism. Thank you. Anybody ever notice that? You get an artist, they get a whole bunch of money, or you get an actor, or you get whoever the hell you get. They get a whole bunch of money. They sign a big ass contract, and then a year later, you see them with some kind of making irrigation system in Africa or some shit, bringing fucking electricity to like 100 tribes, and you understand what I'm saying? Feeding a whole nother tribes with donations and all types of different other shit. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why they do that is because a lot of these guys feel guilty because they can't really donate in America the way that they would want, because that would fuck up what America is. You understand what I'm saying? America, we're all. I'm okay. I'm not trying to get into too much of any try to talk. We're just talking politics, but that will fuck up what will be going on in America. That's why it's hard for them to like. If you really notice, when you see these rappers, they be having like $100,000. They be having like $100,000, right? So they throw it away. They throw it away here. They throw it away there. They throw it away there. The people that gave them the money, they don't care about that. But you let them give them $100,000 and they take that $100,000 and they open up a business somewhere and then employ a whole bunch of people that don't have a job and then they you understand what I'm saying? Like if niggas be in trouble, there'll be a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Just something to think about. So yeah, so this is dope that they're trying to help 21 Savage because like I said, you give it a little bit of time, and what they're gonna be doing is better believe this. What they're gonna be doing is if everything like it looks like you're gonna have people that now they're even gonna say get rid of, those particular immigrants. You understand what I'm saying? Not just the Mexicans. Now we could talk about get rid of the black immigrants from whatever, the dark skinned immigrants from that country. And then now, oh man, now we could get rid of the other Spanish speaking immigrants that's from another country. And you understand what I'm saying? So that's like how that works. So we should keep our eyes open on that, pay attention. Keep your eyes on that. Play very close attention. That's exactly what I feel might be going on. Yeah. So what up, LA Brim? But yeah, definitely. That's definitely how they be giving it up. Definitely how they be giving it up. It's crazy. There was another story I wanted to talk about. Yo, what's the other big thing that's out there? I can't remember what it was I wanted to talk about. What's the other big thing? And it's not 6ix9ine. I'm not talking about that. What story on TMZ? There's some things I believe about TMZ. Some things I'm like, whatever. Nigga. What TMZ thing are you talking about? Rest in peace to Fabio DeGarda. BBN. I do not want to talk about that. I don't even look. I don't get no money when I make 6ix9ine videos. Understand this. If I make any video that even mentions his baby mama, I don't get paid. So, and I said baby mama on purpose because every time I mention her name, the video gets demonetized. So I don't make no money when I talk about that type of stuff. I got to get back to work. If something big comes out that's worth reporting on, I report on it. That's it. Something got to happen. The stuff that's happening right now ain't really worth that reporting on it that much. But if y'all see my DMs, y'all see people asking me about doing a video on it. So I do the video because y'all want the video. Yeah, but it's her video. Whenever I do hers, it don't work. I can't get it fixed. So I really just want to just stay clear that I can't get it fixed. If her name is on the video, her picture on the video, anything, I can't get it fixed. I think they just monetizing my video. See, 6ix9ine don't do it no more because he's locked up, I guess. So they can't do it, whoever his peoples were. But I think they monetizing my video, and I'm not going to keep making videos for somebody else to get paid. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, any video I make with their name, with her in it, it just don't get monetized. And then somebody, hold on, I want to say something real quick. So I had a video where I was like Cactus Queen Sarah. I just said that because ain't like the Cactus Gang, like, didn't she start that shit? I don't even know what the fucking Cactus Gang is supposed to mean. Didn't she start that shit? I be saying stuff I don't be thinking is important, and if niggas and people be losing their shit, yo, losing their whole mind. Yeah, so when she be the cactus queen? What the fuck? I don't understand what the problem is. But I don't want to talk about that. I got freaking about, I got at least 50, 60, 70 maybe videos on this channel about, I got a video specifically named The Power of the Black Woman. And for some strange reason, since I spoke about Sarah, now all of a sudden I got people that think that I don't appreciate black women. So it's like, what the fuck, yo? I literally have a video dedicated to speaking about the power of the black woman. It's shit like that, right? That make me be like, I'm gonna tell you, it's shit like that that be making me like, you know what? I don't even want to do lives no more. I'm just gonna do videos. It's shit like that that be making me think like that. Like, I should just do videos, not never read no comments, nothing. Like that's the shit that makes me think like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like that right there. Like I got videos dedicated specifically to the black woman. And just because I don't hate Sarah, all of a sudden, oh fuck, the video's fucked. Why did somebody bring these people up? Oh man. Anyway, I'm not gonna. Maybe if I don't say it again. No, believe me. So I know. I believe me. Yes, absolutely. That's a fact. Oh, thank you, Diana. Why would somebody tell you to relax? When have you ever heard me speak about women like that? When have you ever heard me call like talk down to women? I don't do that. I don't care like what race they are. Like that's not like, you understand what I'm saying? Just in general, I don't do that. Yes, I did see the picture with Offset looking like Pootie Tang. That's a fact. He really did too. I looked at that. I looked at that shit twice. I was like, huh? It's like, yo, this nigga really do look like Pootie Tang. Maybe he's somebody's main Damie. Shout out to Kush Lee. Shout out to Big Dev with the donation. I guess I'm first today. Shout out to Punch. Shout out to Punch. Shout out to shout out to Kush Lee. I haven't. They damn sure do dress like Poonie Tang, though. That's a fact. Shout out to Kush Lee. Shout out to Kush Lee. Shorty was dope, though. That's a fact. Hopefully, I never see her again, though. That's a fact. That was not Bun Bunny yesterday. Shout out to Bun Bunny. That was not Bun Bunny yesterday. That was homegirl. Her name was, I think, Ladybug or something like that. No, that was her name. That was her name. She was dope as shit. She was dope as shit. That's a fact. Whatever. Nah, she was dope as shit. She was dope as shit. I'm probably never gonna speak to her again though, but she was dope as shit. She was dope as shit. I'm curious to see how she looks in a gown. Like, you know, like a ball gown, like going somewhere like mad fancy. Like, yeah. I'm curious. Shout out to Boogie Down Bronx with the donation. He said, shout out to Frost for bringing the chat out last night, even though some of our eyes hurt from the view. I'm not even getting into that conversation, MB. Shout out to Alex W with the donation. He says, don't send your DNA to foreign companies. Hell no. Who's doing that? I'm not getting into that conversation. That conversation is for y'all. How about that? Nah, she was dope. She was like, all right, so yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, what was we talking about? Something else. What we talking about? What we talking about now? Somebody give me what y'all want to discuss. Ask me a question. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. Yo, y'all seen that, right? I was like, yeah, so I went to buy a drink, and then she was like a double shot. I'm like, bitch, the nerve. And then I paid for it. I was thinking, I was like, the nerve. I asked the, I said, yo, what you drinking? She said, I'm drinking this thing, and it also was a double. I mean, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? I paid for this shit, whatever, yo. But I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I paid for it though. It's like, what the? That's that call Aunt. Aunt busy. Aunt, you on the game or you with your kids? God dang it. That's just, this is dangerous, yo.
Party people, good morning, everybody.
What's up, yo? Okay, one.
Hey, somebody put MB on timeout like 25 times, but ban his ass for something because he on something
Why? What
else.
he did? What he did?
He in there being a historian, an aficionado, and he don't know what the hell he's talking about. So can somebody put his ass on time? I'm trying to let him live, but he's going in a different direction right now. We ain't trying to hear all that, Mr. MB. Take a time out or something because just because you think you know everything, that's not true. So
that's enough timeouts. That's enough timeouts. That's enough timeouts.
Yeah, he got clapped. We all seen that. We was trying to let you live. Everybody clapped you. Yeah, so this ain't the spot for that, Mr. MB. Hey, shout out to the chat. Everybody telling me you was out and about last night, but my ass was tired. You said no tonight show, so I took my ass to sleep. Anyway, I guess you're talking about Mr. 21, 21 Savage, I guess. I'm going to just say this. All right. Okay, maybe he is from London or Liverpool or or Germany or wherever he's from. But okay, I'm hearing people say he said his dad was a crackhead and all that, but then people say, well, his dad is a rich doctor. I don't know. I heard it was his stepdad, and that's not neither here nor there. Maybe, when he came over here as a young lad, as a young bloke, maybe when Nate came over here from the UK or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was he was new to the country. They moved to the A. He linked up with some real street guys, and he probably had to, put in work so people wouldn't take advantage of him. I'm guessing. I don't know. But in that song, he say, "How much money you got? A lot. How many pounds you got? A lot." Or they currency over there. So I don't know why he got hoes helping him out since he got all that money. But rappers just be rapping nowadays. Shout out to 21 Savage and his favorite football team, whatever the hell he got going on. But anyway, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Lakers for winning with Rondo hitting the game winner at the buzzer last night. I know y'all seen that. Anyway, Mr. Frost, how your week been going, man? How's it been going
for you? I don't know, not bad. No real. It's been okay. I mean, okay, so this is how I average my week out, right? How many bad situations come to explosion. So basically, this is what happened. So I got a whole bunch of BS that I usually got to deal with as far as the trolls is considered. I talk about it every now and then, but I have to deal with them really a lot offline because they flag everything. So I got to deal with them, right? So then if I have anything else going on, I have to deal with that. Then on top of that, I have to somehow figure out how to do projects. Then on top of that, while I'm trying to work, I get a million DMs because everybody want to hear me make a video about one thing or another, which is dope. Don't stop contacting me. And so this week, a lot of the shit came to a head. It wasn't as productive as I wanted it to be, but I actually started on a couple of projects that I needed to actually start because I love doing this. I like making the videos and putting the videos online, but it's almost time to move to the next level. It's almost time to take it to the next step. I need to be ready by spring. By the spring, I need to be ready. So therefore, I had to start writing. I was writing a couple of scenes the other day. I was actually writing a scene yesterday when I was before I went to the Kushli thing. So it's about projects and so, but it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And then it's a long story, but there's like tons of shit I really can't talk about. And considering I talk about almost everything, you understand what I'm saying? So the things I can't talk about, I really can't talk about. But we're gonna see what happens. I enjoyed myself last night, but not because not for nothing. I wasn't even like paying any attention to the women that was there. They was just doing their jobs. I mean, I've seen naked women before. So
yeah,
yeah, I've seen naked women before. Like people see naked women and they like lose it. Like, oh man.
I didn't see some breasts. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I don't get that. I like certain body types and I like certain personalities. So
I understand. Hey, on a different note, I got Wells Fargo, and yeah, they're not letting nobody take no money out or use their online banking or spend anything. Some people around the world can, but a lot of people can't.
Wait, what?
And that's horrible right now. Yeah, I got Wells Fargo. I knew I shouldn't have got a bank, an American, a world bank, because if it goes down, they get to keep your money. But I had a credit union, but years ago, I had broke my back. I had just got a house. I had lost all that. I got sued by the credit union. So, I had to get a damn World Bank, and this is what happened. I didn't want to, but it is what it is. Yeah, my money's frozen. I can't even call them, and it's nothing they can do right now. So it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that happened.
Yeah, I ain't the only one. There's a lot of people, and it's just not.
I'm not just talking about
Bank
for you.
of America,
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, it's Bank of America too. That's a World Bank too. So yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Hope everybody doing good this good morning. Yeah, you're right. The week been up and down. Ain't really too much coming out except for cuz baby mama, I guess, and she ain't really talk about nothing to me anyway. But whatever they went through, that's on them. Hey, people go through a lot worse. It's just that them being in the public eye,
Wait,
gonna get
who
magnified.
baby mama? Who you talking about?
Man, fucking 6ix9ine, man.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I didn't heard about this week. Besides the Pelicans wanting us to give up everybody in the world just to get Anthony Davis, and he's not worth all that. So they just did that to piss us off. But don't worry, New Orleans. It seems like every time y'all get a basketball player, they want to leave. All right, after the first couple years of chilling with Lil Wayne and seeing breasts on Bourbon Street, it gets boring. So next player y'all get, he's gonna want to leave too. Shout out to the Lakers. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Foss, I feel you on that, man. You know, some weeks is better than others, but me, I'm gonna stay positive and I'm gonna continue to damn take one day at a time.
It's been a good week.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about for me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I've just been chilling, man. You know, not stressing too much. I got so much respect for all the people in the chat, and sorry for Miss Joanna or Joanna. I'm sorry, how you say it. Yeah, you came in here and you know did your thing, but then you knew that putting the link out when you're not known in here is not a good thing to do. So you know, good. Thanks for taking that time out and coming back. It is what it is. That's much respect. But yeah, guys, it's a ton of rules in here just to protect the community. So everybody already know that I ain't going over no extra shit with nobody like that.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what always makes me laugh. Would there be somebody that been in here, like maybe they come every day for like 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, maybe a month, ain't never been timed out, right? Then they do something, they get timed out. Then all of a sudden now they got to leave the whole entire channel. Oh man, I can't stay here. You got timed out one time. What are you talking about? Joanna just ate that time out, and you know what I'm saying? Like that, not for nothing, not a knock on nobody, but that's how you can see an individual's character. Pardon me. That's how you can see an individual's character. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's not that big of a deal. It's a fucking timeout. It's 300 seconds.
Yeah, and I thought it was Friday. So that dude came here. These trolls are gonna attack y'all. We only have like 4 or 5 in so far. So that's
no. They're gonna flag the videos.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope after each one of them flag it. I don't know. I just hope they have a good day and they feel better inside about themselves and they have good, sweet dreams. And, you know, they get a ticket for running the red line.
Yeah. Well. No. Well, anyway, so let's just hope everything works out. How about that?
Okay, you're right. Not running the red light because you might hit somebody. Let's just hope you get a paper cut on your neck. How about that? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the mods in there. Young at work. Shout out to Mountain Rain. Hope you feel better. Chirac, do me a favor. DMV, Baltimore, Maryland, Wisconsin, Chicago, Chirac. That's you. Don't write my name in Old English no more, please.
All right. What's your name in Old English?
Well, whatever font he be using, he use a different font for everyone.
I thought you was talking about the beer.
Oh, no, I don't drink beer. Yeah, no, I'm saying just write my name regular, Chirac. You're my guy. Shout out to Tim Tyler. That's my guy, too. Shout out to KD. She the dope. She already know that. Shout out to Big Dev. If I don't mention Big Dev, he gonna curse me out, flick me off, and call me everything in the book. So shout out to my man Big Dev out there holding it down, doing this thing. Yeah, Mr. Frost, shout out to you too, man. You be doing your thing, man. You know, some days you deserve to take a day off. You know, you really do this shit Monday through Monday. You know, so whenever you feel like you need a break, I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody else can. But this shit's an everyday thing. Shout out to Turnpike. Shout out to Tanisha. Shout out to LC Boogie Down. Shout out to Sarah and Letitia. And I know I'm going to forget some people, and they're going to be, hey, you didn't mention me. Shout out to Brenda and Brandy. Shout out to Queen of Detroit. She all right. Anyway. But yeah, shout out to Zeke Black, too. His show come on at 12:30, right? Hey, Zeke do his shit live and direct, because if he got to go make a payment or get something to eat, he going to tell us to hold on. We just going to be listening to the radio. But then it's real, because when he come back, we still there. So, you know, shout out to Zeke for doing this thing. Yeah. Hey, everybody, I just want y'all to have a good day, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Franz, did you say something earlier about you not liking women, black women or something like that?
Hell no. Somebody said that I don't want to make too much of it, but I was in a conversation with somebody, a very nice, cool person that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, and basically what happened was there was a something said about Sarah. So, God damn it. So they're saying, they tried to make a comment like, I don't appreciate black women because I'm, so defensive of her. But
well, Frost, you know how some people might take that because all right, a lot of people say if 6ix9ine was Bobby Shmurda, he would have been locked up, sentenced, and his bid almost done. When Bobby got locked down, it was nowhere near as big as this. Bobby, he was way more blatant and more believable than 6ix9ine. Plus Sarah not being, I don't even know what she mixed with, but maybe some people feel like you gave, not you, but people are treating this Tekashi situation a little different than they would if it was Rollo or ARF. But hey, fuck it. I don't care what Sarah do. But maybe look, we just try to be respectful, and maybe by you not just dogging her, I guess maybe it could be taken as you being more lenient to her. But people. I mean, I don't know what people want, man. It's not like you made a video dedicated to Sarah with heart emojis on the shit. So I can understand that. But Frost, we all know where your heart at. You've been telling us for months and months and months what type of women you into, and I'm sure they're black for the most part, or even if they're not, it doesn't even matter, man. People can like what they like. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what Shorty was yesterday though. All I know is she was light skinned.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And she
People
had the
like
nerve to
light
tell
skin.
that. No, she told me that. Okay, the nerve of her.
Right.
So I'm at the bar. I'm buying a drink, right? So she comes over. So I start chopping it up with her, right, whatever, right? So I'm talking to her, right? So I'm like, "You want a drink?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "I give her what she want, right?" And she said, "Can I get a double?" What the fuck is that about? So then we start talking, and she was like, "The reason why I'm gonna buy the drink and buy the double, whatever, because she's light skinned or some shit like that." But it was just so arrogant. She's dope as shit, yo. This shit was so fucking arrogant. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, shout out to Kim and them
Of course
West.
I did, Brim. What you said?
Shout out to Kim and them West Side too. She alright too.
Yeah, but when you say light skin, obviously you're saying that the girl was black. People don't say light skin for most other races.
Shout out to Chris Brown too. Not Chris Breezy, the one that's trying to beat Offset up, the one in the chat. I see you.
Offset better stay.
Hey, I don't think Chris, I'm not depressed. Hey, can y'all stop trying to make assumptions on me being angry or depressed and shit like that? I'm not. I'm just chilling right now. The conversation don't call for me to be ecstatic or be irate or anything like that. I'm chilling. Not much affect me at all. So I'm not depressed or nothing. I'm just relaxing in the room with the fan on. I ain't smoked no weed yet. Maybe I'm sober. You feel me?
Nah, I just bought her a drink, man. It's just a fucking drink. But she was dope as hell. Somebody said I should have just sent her Corona.
Tiffany Marie, shout out to you too, because I'm actually looking at the chat now. So if y'all want to say some slick shit, I can clap y'all right now. If that's how we gonna do it.
I don't think Zeke has a name for his show. He just have a different title every day.
I'll be starting. I see you too. I see you. And stop coming ahead trying to get timed out. You can't come in here and say, "Can you not time me out?" Don't mention timeout unless you just got clapped and you recovering from a timeout. Don't mention it. All right, damn. People just want to do whatever they want, and we respect that. We know who's here and who's not. So shout out to everybody in the chat, including me. Shout out to Pac-Man for smoking for me, and Lil Pug, that's my guy. And yo, Fire Chief, I'm not joining you in 2K because every time I hit you up, I hit Fire Chief up one time. He didn't even know who I was. I should have blocked his ass for that. I ain't playing shit with you. Anyway, shout out to the chat. You got some Bitcoins. Hey, Kim, how you got Bitcoins? It don't even matter. Hey, Frost, I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you do a Tonight Show tonight. Shout out to all the mods. I got mad love for y'all. Hey, another thing, Frost, it's a couple mods I need you to take their rent. I need you to take it. I'm going to send you a list.
All right.
I need you to take that shit. Like, I'm being serious because they don't even show up. And when they do show up, I'll be like, yo, where you been? They ignore me. They doing that on purpose. Just take that shit because At the end of the day, if you can't come to the lives, that's one thing. If you don't even comment on videos or nothing like that, yeah, then we understand people got life and that's cool too. But we trying to every mod here, we gotta make sure we keep it clean for the community. And if you're not here, you're not even in the comments or nothing, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. It don't matter how long you've been here, if you was here since for 5 years and nothing like that, if you ain't doing what we need you to do, you can still come, but you gotta get your rent structured. So it's a few of them that don't ever show up, and when they do, it's like, what the hell? I ain't gonna say their name on the air because they probably not listening now because either they're working or doing something that's important, which I'm cool with. But if you ain't got time for this right now, we can always replace you. And then when you come back, you might get your spot back. But other than that, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Hope everybody having a good night, good day. Anybody got action? So let me look in the chat, Frost, because you don't be asking me what they want to ask, and then they get mad and all that extra shit.
Shout out to Karen Brown with the donation. She said late for coffee, battery donation for Force After Dark. Shout out to Ink.
Yes, thank you, Karen Brown. I got mad love for you. Hey, some of us work, and MB didn't I? Yeah, some of us are at work now. All right. So I be at work, and I still be in the chat, even though that's not safe. But I'll put I'm at work, at least I show up. So now explain that to me. Oh, you can't. You got timed out for being ignorant. Matter of fact, I got you, Fire Chief. Not Fire Chief. Fire Chief, I ain't telling you my damn name. I already told you, and you ain't want to talk to me. Anybody got to ask you something? Hurry up. I'm looking. You see, I'm looking, and nobody says nothing.
Why you all the way hit him for?
Oh no, he been tripping. He the one he started off being ignorant. He done. He started off being ignorant. I just sat there and explained that. I understand some of us have to work, but and then I went on to explain what else. And then he said some of us have to work after I already said it. That's just being ignorant, and he just wanting to say something. We ain't got time for that. You ain't gotta come here to argue with people or just to get your point across. It ain't that serious. Sometimes you can let it go. Or just, talk to somebody else. What up, JB? You my guy. What up, Jane Doe? How you doing? Alex, get a real picture, man. You had the smiley face. Now you got a conceited face. Make up your mind, please. Nah, no, Fire Chief. I'm not hitting you up. I'm not. And JR, you ignorant. Simple as that. All right, Chad, I'm about to get off the phone because y'all ain't got nothing to ask me. Y'all ain't saying, Obey Coles TV. He knew. Shout out to him with the donation.
Shout out to Obey Coles TV with the donation. He said, I've been watching your videos and streams every day since November. Peace, love, positivity from Young King Cole from the 312-215. Much love, big homie. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, my brother. Happy to have you aboard.
What up, Steve? Yeah, shout out to him because it was crazy. As I had just seen him in here, right? And then I went to his page because, believe it or not, when I see you and I never seen you before, I go to your page. The one time I went to the page and said, "Oh, you from Poughkeepsie?" I got called a stalker, so I don't even say.
Oh yeah,
now.
I remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I went to his page and while I was looking at it, he subbed to my channel, which was cool. So I subbed back to him. He played Xbox, so I got mad respect for him. Hey, shout out to Steve too. I see you. And then I'll be starting to say, do I have premium snaps? Nothing free, but no, I don't. But I'm not about to pay for them either. So it's hey, ain't nothing wrong with paying for what you want. I'm just putting that out there too. But and then somebody said, please subscribe to me. You got. Hey, that's why I don't look at the chat while I'm on the phone because.
Shout out to Fire Chief with the donation. He said, shout out to the admins.
Now I'm gonna have to hit them up on there. But it is what it is.
On Gamer, you got timed out because people just don't come in. You don't go into somebody's random live or that you've never been in before and be like, sub to me. That's kind of bad, like manners. It's like just walking in somebody's house and taking a shit in their kitchen sink.
Yeah, you gotta at least ask, can you use the bathroom? And if they bathroom might not be clean or the toilet might be stopped up, you just go in there and take a shit. And then when you look to the left or right, ain't no tissue. And then when you get some, you go to flush it and the handle broke. You getting laughed at and embarrassed for the rest of your life. Please be respectful when touching other people's stuff. All right. Here goes Steve Henry. What the man?
Let him
All
talk to
right.
himself. Let him talk to
No,
himself.
yeah, he did. Hey, you better not be side-eyeing me, Miss Loving Lock Life, because you got dreads. And the earth is flat. Shout out to the flat earth. I'm about to get off this phone. Please, please, everybody, have a good day. Take it easy. Try not to stress. It's Friday. And here, man. Hey, Steve Henry. I'm cool with all that, but man, all right, we ain't. This ain't the conscious community. Shout out to them, but this ain't. You ain't gotta do all that, please.
Now you see why I really don't be wanting to talk politics or anything.
Yeah, and I know that.
That's
I don't
why I
like
don't
talking
really
about that shit easily because you know what I'm saying. It's not wrong with what you're saying, Henry, but you might, you know what I'm saying. You can offend somebody else. Why can't we not offend people? It ain't always got to be like that. But hey, and Nas is not good. All right, Nas is not good to me because Loving Lock Life want to tell me Nas is the best rapper alive or something like that, and to me he's not. And you're so beautiful, and I gotta get off this shit because you know what I'm saying. Charles, how do you do it? How do you sit there and just read everything? That's called interaction. That's why people like this channel, because you be trying to ignore some shit, but then you got to say something because it's hard not to talk to somebody when they're here for you. Hey, North Wing needed that. I ain't gonna lie. He been tripping the last couple weeks. So, yeah. Now stop being here.
Now you see why when people be like, ignore the trolls, but I'm busy like trying to explain. I read every fucking thing. Sometimes if I miss something and I got somebody telling me about how they asked me some shit 20 minutes ago, that shit's annoying. I read damn near everything.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. It's been a good day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody doing good. Shout out to Ava and DJ, the OGs, and one night that come. Oh, one night come through. You know, he be busy too. All right, Sherrod.
What the hell is he trying to email me? Actually, I planned on resurrecting some people. I plan on resurrecting some people. I enjoyed myself yesterday. But I had I had a lot to drink. And so there was this one moment where, okay, so something funny. So really funny. So I used to, okay, so I spent I spent a big portion of my late teens, early 20s. I was just a workoutaholic. Like that's what I did. When I graduated from high school, my father used to own a company at this time. I was living with him at this time. And, you know, he was very generous at this point. I'm not going to lie. Like my wardrobe was sick. All right. I literally used to change clothes like 3 times a day. Not even joking. I used to have my clothes that I wore when I went to the store to go get my coffee and my newspaper. Then I came home, you know what I'm saying? Had my coffee, had my coffee, read the newspaper. Then they used to have this dude named Geraldo. No. Gilad. They used to have this guy named Gilad. He used to do like exercise shit on TV. Then I do that shit for like a half an hour. Then after I do that, I go lift weights for like 2 hours. An hour, 2 hours. Then after that, I go to the fucking track and I run for like, you know, I do maybe like 2 miles running or whatever. And then after that, I go play basketball. And that was basically what I used to do. Then after I finish going play basketball and I go home, then I work out, take a shower, then I put my next set of clothes on. By that time, it's about like 3, 4 o'clock. So now I'm hanging out with my homies all day. Bang, bang, bang. And I probably got on shorts. But by the time the sun go down, I don't want to be wearing shorts outside. So I have to go back home and change again. So I used to dress like, yeah, Gilad. Yeah. Remember that guy? So I used to change clothes. I used to have like every day I wore like 3 outfits. Anyway, so I used to be a workoutaholic. So I worked out, play sports. So now sometimes when I'm seeing sports, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and I start zoning out, I get like in my mode. So you know what I'm saying? Like I start doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like going through the motions of whatever sport it is that I'm thinking about at that moment. Like I could be watching baseball, but I might be thinking about basketball, or I might be watching basketball, but I might be thinking about a sport. So they had basketball on the fucking screen, right? So I walked, I was going to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. There was some women in the bathroom. They was counting money or whatever the motherfucker. So I had to wait. Right, all right, it's not a problem. I'm waiting. Right. So while I'm waiting, I'm looking at the fucking basketball game. And while I'm looking at the basketball game, the shit was good. So my adrenaline start pumping. Bang! So once my adrenaline, so they think I'm over there like going through. I don't know what the fuck they thought I was doing, but in my mind, I wasn't there. I was in the fucking game. You understand? Because like I'm like real good with visual, like I'm there. You understand what I say? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like you ever looked at a bird and then you start noticing that you can see the wing, the way the wings start flapping, start slowing down. That's just you're hitting you with that adrenaline. You understand what I'm saying? Your perception, everything go up. So that was basically what was happening. So I was like there. I was like in the game. I was like totally immersed. Shout out to Nathan Clark with the donation. He says, shout out to Frost Clothes. Appreciate you. Like like, you know what I'm saying? And I have like, I know how to focus. So I get like totally immersed in something. You understand what I'm saying? But that comes from years of training my brain and training my body in conjunction with my brain and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's very important that we always get kids into sports. You know, I think it's very important, like from a young age, to have a child. Yeah, in the zone, that's what they call it. In the zone, everything slow down. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, um, one of the things that always made me good at sports when I was younger is I knew how to put myself into a trance. Because basically, you put yourself into a trance. Steph Curry do it all the fucking time. Meditation, that's a fact. Steph Curry do it all the fucking time. That's why he's able to shoot the way that he's shooting. Most good shooters could put themselves in a trance. Michael Jordan could put himself into a trance. You understand what I'm saying? I see James Harden doing it now. Hyper focus. Yep. That's a fact. It's a fact. I see James Harden doing it now. Like when you see certain athletes, you can see them doing it. You understand what I'm saying? When they doing it, like they doing their shit. Don't get it wrong, but then you can see them doing it sometimes when they just hyper focus. When they put themselves in a trance. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think people really truly understand that. That's why sometimes, especially after big games, when you see a athlete and they're being interviewed, and sometimes they just acting weird, it's because they've been hyper focusing. They've been having themselves in a trance for the last 15, 20 fucking minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So they're not back yet. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're not fully there yet. They're still they're like they've expended so much adrenaline and everything else that they're just not there. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, yo, look, that person's they got a chip in them. Nah, they don't be having the chip in them. They just not there. They done expended so much adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to shout out to Zeke. It's hard for me to explain it. You understand what I'm saying? But they spent. You understand what I'm saying? They fucking spent. And so I see a lot of people getting the wrong idea. They be like, "Oh man, it's Illuminati or this and this and that." That's not what it is. Is they hype? They were focusing so hard over such a long period of time that right now they just drained. You understand what I'm saying? They just out of it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why Michael Jordan cried after the end of that when they won that first chip. When they won that first chip and Michael Jordan just dropped and cried and just broke down. It was the emotions also. They slowed down what tape? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, shout out to Alex Jones. Yeah, I be shouting everybody out. I said shout out to Cactus Gang, and then people was like mad at me. Like I say shout out to entire countries. I don't see people getting mad at me about that. Like what the fuck? I say shout out to everybody. I try to give everybody their respect. It is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like I accidentally put myself into a trance while I was at the strip club and I was watching a game, but I wasn't watching a game. I was working out. But because I was waiting to go to the bathroom, and I saw the fucking game on TV, and I just immediately that shit just clicked like bomb. I hate when that shit happens because it's embarrassing. But I used to, like I said, I used to be a workoutaholic. So, you know, I used to be addicted to that shit. So sometimes that just happens to me where I'll be somewhere, but I won't be there because you know what I'm saying? I'm used to just, and then my reflexes and everything go out the fucking roof. So that shit is dope. um, um, small fact, I haven't been hit in a fair fight in like 13 years now. I think like 13 years I haven't been hitting a fair fight. In a fair fight. I've been hitting a fight, getting jumped and shit like that, but fair fight, not 13 in about 13 years. Haven't been hit, not one time. Carry, bro. Like, yeah, so I haven't, like, seriously, not even joking. I haven't been hit in a fair fight in about 13 years now. How old am I? About 13 years. What up, Don Pullums? I don't want to fight nobody also, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Because you know how motherfuckers be like, yo, you ever been hit? Huh? Yeah, let me try him. Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. Nah, you think it's MK Ultra. A lot of those guys is not MK Ultra, but I'm not having that conversation. I just explain myself. I'm not about to have that. I'm not about to have that conversation with you. Because I do it, so I know what I'm talking about. You don't do it, so you don't know. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you do something and then somebody try to tell you, let's say you do something, right? But then somebody tries to tell you that that thing that you do don't exist, or they try to say that that thing that you do is something else, but you do it. So you looking like, but nigga, I do it. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want no smoke. I do it. So it's like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, I do it. It's not even a game. Um, I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, when I used to rap before, you know, younger, I used to also, and that's why a lot of times I used to say straight freestyles off the top of my head, and people used to think it was written. And not because the bars were so dope, but because I was thinking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines ahead. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the one line, you got the next line, you try the next line. Like, yeah, like most people, I'm assume think like 2, 3 lines ahead. I was thinking like 5, 6, 7 lines ahead. You understand what I'm saying? And the beat, no matter, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it definitely works with hip hop because somebody said in the studio. So yeah, it definitely works in hip hop. That's a fact. It works in almost anything because it's basically I don't. It's like your synapses is just firing off. I don't know no other way to put it. But if you do it for sustained period of time, you can bring on shit like depression, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Zeke just went live. Well, he's just getting ready to go live. You could bring on depression, all types of different shit. Ah man, what the fuck, yo? I ain't fuck that shit. So you could bring on depression, all types of different shit if you overuse it. That's why I think a lot of athletes have issues or they have problems. Because if you overuse it, it can bring on depression. Depression is serious. It's a fact. Oh, that's a different one. I don't know how to turn this shit off. Somebody told me to hit something to turn this shit, and it's the same one. It's just telling me about the same fucking Jordan Tower video 3 and 4 times in a row. Okay, fuck that. What was we talking about? Yeah, a lot of people that whole MK Ultra Mind thing. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I think people are, you know, sometimes people run with shit and they don't even know what they're talking about. And I think this is one of those situations when people bring up that whole MK Ultra mind thing. I think that's just another situation where people are talking about something. They think they know what they're talking about because they heard something somewhere. I don't even know how to clear notifications, so it don't matter. Because they heard something somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So they all of a sudden they start putting shit together. But like I said before, you got to understand, like, I guess unless you've actually been an athlete. Okay, so when you're an athlete that at some point performed on a really high level, it's easy to understand. You understand what I'm saying? When you're somebody that never, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but when you're somebody that hasn't ever really um performed at a really, really high level, you just wouldn't understand, and you're gonna think everything is MK mind control athlete shit. When sometimes it's just you can learn how to focus, and in learning how to focus, you could extract more different talents, or you can practice something with the accuracy that other people can't, depending on how you focus and depending on repetition and shit like that. So that's why I say get kids into athletics young, because you want them to those muscles to be there. You want that muscle memory to be there. You want to work on their fibers, their muscle fiber. You want to work on it young. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you get a lot of people, and let's say they didn't start really playing any sports until late in their life. Let's say you got an individual, he don't really start lifting weights, let's say, or working out until he's like in his 30s or whatever, right? His muscles aren't going to be the same. You understand what I'm saying? Rather than somebody who's been working out and taking care of themselves since they've been like 15, 16 years old. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to seem like the person who's been working out and doing all this shit since like 15, 16 years old, it's going to seem like he's just naturally strong. Nah, this motherfucker been working out since he's been like 15, 16 years old, whereas the other individual hasn't. So even though now they're working out and their muscles look big and their muscles look pumped and their muscles look strong, it doesn't have the endurance because the fibers isn't as strong. You understand what I'm saying? They haven't been worked over a long period of time. So the fibers isn't as strong. So it's the endurance. So they might be able to lift more for a short amount of time, but they won't be able to lift more over a long period of time. Their muscles are going to get tired quicker. So get kids athletics young. But you got a boy or girl, athletics young. Shout out to have a good day, Sarah. What up, Niani? Athletics young is very important. You gotta show the muscle fiber. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. A lot of people don't understand that. Nah, y'all could just kick him if y'all want. He's just here to argue. Y'all want to kick him? Y'all could kick him. What up, Auto Club? Yeah, he's just here to argue. Look at the sentence there. Look at the thing or admins after he got kicked. How do you know me to tell me I don't do it? I don't even know what he's talking about. Was somebody talking to him? I think he was just arguing to be arguing. So let him go. You can find somewhere else to argue. All right. So whether people know it or not, football is definitely a very dangerous sport. It's dangerous by nature. You have two bodies, you have two bodies, a minimum, running at each other full speed in order to try to take the other out, to be lack of a better term. And the real problem is that these kids are not being taught how to tackle. I'm going to tell you a story. So I used to play football. I used to play Pop Warner League, right, when I was a kid. So my coach, first day of football, he doesn't do no drills with me. He doesn't teach me how to tackle. He doesn't teach me nothing at all. Just immediately, I just showed up. He threw me on the field. I didn't know no plays. I didn't know no nothing. And I'm going to tell you what kind of bitch ass shit he did. They called the play that was a sweep to the outside. It was going out the 8 hole. The 8 hole is 8. The 8 hole is a sweep all the way to the other side of the tight end because we was running we was running an I formation power right? So it was a sweep that was being called. So it was called to the 8 hole. That's the outside. That means I'm gonna get the ball. Is the tackles here, the tight ends here. I'm gonna get the ball. They're gonna throw the ball out to here. The tight end is supposed to be my lead blocker. That's the play, right? Tight end is gonna be my lead blocker. The fullback and the tight end is gonna run out. They're gonna be my lead blockers. All right, so they called a play, but what happened is he told me a whole bunch of information at the same time. So when the guy in the huddle called the play, he called a power right 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 3, 8. Because no 2, 8. Pardon me, because the 3, 8. Pardon me, because the tailback is the 3, so it'd be 3 tailback to the 8 hole. You understand what I'm saying? Power right, wide receiver tight end on this side, flanker, the wide receiver off to that end. So when he called the play, I thought he said 8, like the letter A. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this. On the football side, on the defensive side, on the other side, you have the A gap, you have the B gaps, and you have the C gaps. You understand what I'm saying? So when he said 8, I thought he said A. So I thought I was supposed to do a dive up the middle because that was my first day there. Nobody told me nothing. They didn't really explain the shit to me. They just said the shit real quick, threw me out on the field. Now, this is the bullshit. When he called the play, he also told the defense basically where the play was going because they was trying to set me up before I could get hit. But I didn't know what the play was, so I ran up the wrong fucking hole. So the quarterback went to get ready to shovel the ball to me because the quarterback gets the ball. He's going to turn this way, and when he's going to shovel the ball this way, and I'm going to be on the outside, and I'm going to run, and I'm going to catch it, I'm going to bounce. But when he went to go shovel the ball, I wasn't there because I was running up the middle because I thought the play was up the middle. Coincidentally, if we would have ran up the middle, I would have been fucking probably got like 10 yards because they told the defense where the ball was going. So when he he didn't see me there, the fucking safety killed the fucking quarterback. They was trying to set me up. They was trying to line me up. Nigga, line the quarterback up. That nigga got smoked. So I just goes to show you that what's happening. I played tailback. I played defensive end. Tailback, defensive end. I was fast. So I also played wide receiver and cornerback. And I was smart, so I knew all the plays. So I also used to play quarterback in practice. You know, they had other guys that those guys was on the team before me. But in practice, I would play quarterback because I had a pretty decent arm and I knew all the plays. I just didn't have a strong enough arm to realistically be the quarterback. The other guys said they had stronger arms than me. That's a fact. It's a fact. They had stronger arms than me. But yeah, I played in practice. I ran quarterback. You know, if we needed a quarterback, I ran quarterback. Sometimes I ran tight end, but I played tight end. I mean, tailback, pardon me. I played tailback and I played defensive end and I played outside linebacker. And because, you know, you play everywhere. You play everywhere. This is Pop Warner. You play everywhere. I don't like anybody else played Pee Wee football or Pop Warner football. You play everywhere. If you fast, you're going to play. You understand what I'm saying? No, I didn't play in Truman, but I did have a homeboy who used to be the starting tailback on Cardinal Hayes. His name is Fonzo. He was a starting tailback in Cardinal Hayes, and then he came and switched schools and came to Truman because he was like everybody thought was like yo because I was popular. I just didn't know I was popular. I just a character. I'm not gonna say popular. I'm gonna say I just know everybody. I know a lot of people. That's it. It really wasn't popular. I just knew a lot of people. A lot of people thought I was cool. That's it. Really wasn't popular. Actually, I mean, I didn't know. I know. I could tell you a story, but I'm not gonna tell the story. But oh, shout out to everybody I hung up on accident on IG because I had to go. The other day I was on IG. I had to go. I hung up on people. Shout out to y'all. Tennis underrated sport. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So I used to play Malali's basketball. I used to play basketball in Malali's Park. That's over there next to where Yankee Stadium is. Before the new stadium was built on that ground that the new stadium is currently on, they had a no, yeah, I had a battery problem last night. I'm not talking about last night. I'm talking about it was during the day. And I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was the day before. They used to have a tennis court, right? They used to have like tennis where they used to teach kids how to play tennis at. They had like a whole bunch of tennis shit. One of the best basketball players like that I grew up with. I'm not gonna say best, but he was fast as shit. He was actually a tennis player. His reflexes was retarded, and he was fast as shit. That's why to this day I respect the athleticism of tennis players. And every time I hear people like try to say like even pretend like tennis ain't a real sport, like you don't know what you're talking about. That's not Macomb's Park. That's Malali's. Oh, the new park. They might call the new park Macomb Park. But the other park where the pool is at, that's Malali's Park. They might call that new park that what they built on that they just built on the ground of the old Yankee Stadium area. They might call that fucking Macomb. I don't know, but the other park is Malali's. I don't got a cat, Bedard. Actually, I had no idea that I was popular at all until I tell the story. Fuck it. I moved to Georgia, so when I moved to Georgia, turns out that there was a friend of the family that I didn't even know that she knew the family. Turns out she was a friend of the family, and she was this chick that I knew from high school. And I used to hate her in high school because she used to I couldn't talk, like she was in one of my classes, and every time I opened up my fucking mouth, she had something to say. So like, you know what I'm saying? Just annoying. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't like her at all. Anyway, so and I didn't know she was so fine. Like she was fine as shit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I met up with her actually after we became old, after we got older in our 20s, we actually started dating. And she's the one that told me I was popular in high school. I had no idea. She was telling me that shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here. She's like, but she's the one that told me. I had no idea. I really did have no idea. It's a fact. But I don't think I was popular. I just think I knew a lot of people. There's a difference. Sorry to hear that homeboy suffers from CTE. I think that's why Gronk is gonna retire. I think that he has symptoms. I think Gronk has symptoms of CTE. Shout out to James J. I don't know. He might be somebody that we kicked earlier. The new account. But yeah, we should go out. Time is it? Yeah, I gotta go out. But yeah, like I'm not capping. Like real talk, I had no idea. I'm keeping it a buck. All right, I had no idea. Um, I'm happy I didn't have no idea. By the way, I think I would have had a totally different experience if I would have been able to recognize social cues any better. If I was able to recognize social cues better, I would have had a different experience. I'm happy with the experience I had. My high school wasn't bad for me at all. Before we go out, I'm gonna tell you some dope shit. So in Truman, if anybody ever went to Truman, what we used to have was in gym, they like you go to gym, you go to basketball gym, right? Motherfuckers choose up teams and you play a season. And every day at gym, you play a different team, and then they you know what I'm saying? They check it up of how many other teams you win and what gym you win and shit like that. And that's how a lot of people started knowing like people. You know what I'm saying? Because you was in the basketball gym, and then niggas knew you if you was nice, niggas knew you was nice, and I was nice. You know what I'm saying? So the coach, the basketball coach, actually on the first day that I ever was in the gym, first day I had gym, that basketball gym. This is my word. First day he asked me to try out for the team because I was just coming down and I was just whack. I was just like, You know what I'm saying? I guess it was the confidence. I don't know. But I had spent the whole summer. I didn't know how to play basketball at all. I was suck. I spent the whole entire summer before high school. The whole entire summer I spent practicing. I woke up maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. I went to the park like around 9 o'clock, shot at the park by myself all day until it got like maybe 11 o'clock. That's when people start trickling into the park, 11:30. Then I could play because all them guys was bums or they needed an extra. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was trash. So I just practice every single day. And over the course of that one summer, I got nice. Over one summer, one single summer, I got nice. It got to the point where I used to just go to a different park over there, Brotherhood Park, that used to be in back of the old Yankee Stadium. And I used to be trash, so I couldn't play because I was just trash. So I used to just sit there and watch the game and just study the game, see why people are doing what they're doing. Just study, watch every single day. Every single day. Until I just got, then I go and I practice the stuff that I see on the main court with all the best players in the park. And then I go to the other side when I had the opportunity. I started getting a little bit, better because I could always jump. I could always run. I just wasn't that good. What up, man? So, Mindy, what up, Mindy? So I got, I just practice like that's always been my mindset. I don't know how to do something. I'm just gonna practice. You got to practice more than you actually, do the thing. So I just practice, and I got nice. So I felt good when he saw me play that one time. And he was like, "Yo, you should try out for the team." I never tried out for the team though because I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't want to be a basketball player. I wanted to be a rapper. So it wasn't even considering. I didn't even consider it. I wish I would have played though. So anyway, so he used to always put me on the team with a whole bunch of bums, like because I was nice. You know what I'm saying? So he'll put me on the team, and every single other person on the team would be trash. And I think the reason why he used to do that when we used to win all the time, because I used to take all the shots because I was the only one that was really nice on the team. So they get the ball, give it to me, and then I'm gonna do my thing. You understand what I'm saying? So I miss basketball. Hopefully, I get to play some this summer. Miss basketball. I miss when I was nice. Like now it's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. But I miss when I was like, I could just get the ball and then I focus and then my first step is retarded and I'm jumping and then my jump shot is bang. Like I miss that. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, yeah, I should just practice. Like I took the whole summer. I didn't hang out with my friends. I did nothing the whole entire summer. I didn't even know those people at the park. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even know them. I did nothing. I used to be able to dunk. I can't dunk now. My knees. Actually, I had the terrible accident, but I used to be able to dunk. Hell yeah, I was dunking before I actually went to high school, I could dunk the ball. I mean, I played before. I just wasn't shit. I played before. I just wasn't shit. Appreciate you, Black Wall. I played before. I just wasn't shit. I played a whole bunch of times. Frost, take us out. Okay, hold on. I played a whole bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't shit. I went to a 118 over there next to Tremont, and they used to have the rim in the school, and it was like the regulation one I could jump up and miss. But the one that was a little bit lower than regulation, we used to have dunk contests on that bitch. That's a fact. We are gonna go out though. Look, I appreciate y'all. I just been rambling all morning. Sorry about yesterday. Everybody enjoy your day. We gonna most likely have a Tonight Show tonight. I'm gonna drop some videos. I might go live on IG. Everybody follow me on IG. We going live on IG. Shout out to Kush. Maybe we call him up, have him on the show. Maybe we call him up, have him on the show tonight. Yo, who's in the New York area? Who want to come down there with me next Thursday? If we get at least 10 people from the New York area that want to go next Thursday, we all go down to that spot next Thursday. If we get 5, let's say 5. 5 is good. 5. Let's get at least 5 people from the New York area. We go to that spot on Thursday. That shit was dope. I liked it. Well, yeah, obviously, I got to be in the New York area. Oh, hit me up on IG so we could talk about it. That's my IG. Yeah, your artist could perform there. We could link. We could line something up. I could call Kush. You in the New York area, Raymond? Well, actually, Tim Tyler is supposed to be coming to New York this weekend. So if anybody want to link up on Saturday, hit me on the DM. Anybody want to link up on Saturday, hit my DM. All right, so we going out. Look, I appreciate y'all. I'm happy everybody showed up. I'm kind of tired of out of it. For everybody that don't know, I didn't go to sleep until about 5:30 this morning, maybe 5:30 this morning. I had to do the morning coffee because I missed the one yesterday. Hit me my DM. Everybody put my DM, my DM and IG. I am the real Jack Frost. That's me. Hit my DM. Everybody that want to go, hit my DM. I am the real Jack Frost. You need a 2-week notice? Not a problem. We go in 2 weeks also. How about that? So, huh? Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about, Bedard. I didn't time you out. What are you talking about? Somebody else did it. I didn't do it. I'm just saying you're apologizing to the wrong person. I didn't do it. So yeah, anybody that want to go, no dress code. There's no dress code. So anybody that want to go, let me know. Hit me up. Anybody that got an artist, I guess we could link up with Kush and see what's possible. I would love to make that a probably once a month thing, where once a month we find somewhere to go and party at, and I go live. But we got to get more people in the live if y'all want me to keep that a regular every a constant thing. Wait, hold on. I be starting. You a female? I'm actually gonna come to Philly pretty soon, not for nothing. I don't know if I'm invited back in that place again. All right. I will let y'all know. Hit me on my DM. I gotta go though. I'm tired of shit. It's time to get something to eat. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bums. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Shout out to Punch.